Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. You guys, welcome to our June edition of our sneak peek into Keto Evolution. Today is June 28th. My name is Erica Sayre. I have been drinking and sharing ketones for 3.5 years, and I am a wife to my high school sweetheart. I have 3 kids, and I am from Minnesota. I am so excited that you guys are on. I was on a Zoom like this a little over 3.5 years ago to learn a little bit more about this business, and it was so exciting to learn and just the opportunity. And now to see that all of you guys are on here as well about to learn, I'm just really, really excited for you. I am one of the pro champ leaders in Keto Evolution. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it off tonight and just share with you a little bit about what is Pruvit and what our team is about. And then I'm going to go ahead and kick it off to another one of our amazing leaders within our organization. So you guys, what is Pruvit? If you guys are on this Zoom, you probably are already in love with our NAT drink. Our Keto OS NAT is basically like our main product. It is, the mother of all products. It is what our company and business is based on. And what had happened is a little close to over 6 years ago, our CEO and one of the co-founders, Brian Underwood, wanted to create a business and a company and a product that was basically on a mission to make people better physical health, better mentally, better financially, and just a better overall person. And he wanted to create this amazing community where people worked really close together and cheer them on. And while he was talking to a business partner and a friend about this, they had come across product that you guys all know and love, like I said, is NAT. And it's a product that is one of a kind and unique. We are the company that started the ketone product and movement. We actually took research from the Department of Defense and NASA. They had created and done research, these scientists, on how their military personnel and astronauts could perform their best and perform longer and be on missions longer and still have great results and being able to go. And that's in the natural state of ketosis. And that is by your body producing ketones when you're either fasting. I'm not going to go into a long story. You guys know how it is and how amazing it is. But they got their hands on this and they took this product and created it into a drink to be able to sell to other people. And the research shows that we can get you into ketosis in under an hour. And at the same time that they were coming up with this product and this community-based marketing idea of what they wanted to create, his other friend, Rob DeBoer, was about to create this clothing company called Pruvit. And BU was like, why don't we take that name along with our product on how people can become better and feel their best? And we call it Pruvit because we can prove it that this product is going to make you feel better and that we can prove it that you can get into ketosis. And it's just really neat on how this all started. And when it started 6 years ago, you guys, they literally sold samples of packets of powder, like in a little baggies, you can't do that now. You can't sell baggies of white powder to people. And it's just so amazing to see where we have come along in the last 5.5, 6 years. And actually, when I first started 3.5 years ago, our promoter pack isn't even with the products that we had now. It was the products at the very beginning, the Keto OS, the Orange Dream and the Chocolate Swirl, and then NAT used to be Max. But our scientists and doctors are always constantly innovating and trying to get the product even better. That's how we came up with NAT now. It's the only product in the market that is naturally fermented, so that means it's not synthetically bound to salt. It's just really exciting what we have, and we're always innovating, and we're always coming up with the next great thing in the product on always to make it better. And this is the one time I don't have it in front of me, but you'll notice the back of all of our products, we have the patents. This means that we're the only company that can sell this. So you might be able to go somewhere else and see a keto product or ketone, but they don't have the technology and research that we do. We are the only ones. And it's really exciting because we have something that no one else can sell. I think you guys need to really understand and realize how special that is to be representing a company and to be able to start your own business where you have a one-of-a-kind product, right? There are other home-based businesses that you can start, but you can also buy that product so many other places. And I mean, they're great products. I use a lot of them daily, but this is something really special and unique. So what is part of Keto Evolution? Keto Evolution is a team inside of Pruvit that is led by myself and a lot of our other leaders. Some of them you'll be able to see tonight, but we are one of the fastest growing teams inside of Pruvit. We lead our team a lot with community-based and love and support. And we really believe in cheering everybody on, whether you are brand new to our team or if you started at the very beginning with us 3.5 years ago. We have all kinds of systems in place where we are able to help you get started with your business and be able to get you started off strong. We have a lot of stuff like this where we have sneak peeks, new promoter training, weekly training, all through for everybody in our downline, which will be you when you join us. So you are going to be able to, when you join Keto Evolution, you're going to have access to a lot of great stuff, and you're going to be partnered up with a team that is, like I said, fast growing. We are very successful. You will see a lot of us being able to get recognized on our yearly celebrations, but you will also see a great community of people. We have a lot of people too that also start that want to do this as a side gig, to be a part of a community and earn a part-time income too. And we just lock arms with everybody. So Keto Evolution inside of Pruvit is very, very special and very, very unique. And I'm very excited for you guys to be with us tonight to learn more about, how we get paid, what makes a successful person inside Pruvit, and how to get started. And like Kelly says there in the chat, we are very funny and we are very, very supportive. But I'm just really excited, you guys. Pruvit is special. Like I says, we are just a very fun company. We are very supportive, and we just have a lot of great things for you now and in the future that we're really excited about. So I'm going to pass it on to actually two amazing promoters inside our team. They're both young mamas, both champs within our team, and they actually both happen just to be pregnant at the same time right now, which they are great examples of showing all of us what it is to be a busy mom, to be pregnant, to run a business inside of Pruvit, and to be very successful as well. So if Danielle and Paris can unmute and take it away, please.
Hi, Erica. Thank you. So I'm going to kick it off, and then I will kick it over to Danielle. And yes, just like Erica said, my name is Paris. I am a mom. I am a wife. I have a little boy who is currently upstairs screaming his head off, so hopefully you guys don't hear him. Luckily, my husband is putting him to bed. I have a big bump going on over here. So all of the things, but I'm super excited to talk to you guys tonight about what a Pruvit promoter actually does. So again, my name is Paris. I have been drinking and sharing ketones and been a part of a Keto Evolution for about 2 years now. So I'm excited to tell you guys what it is that we actually do. So there's three main things that a Pruvit promoter will do. We inspire, we connect, and we enroll, right? And in the simplest way that I can put this to you all, you just share your experience. That's what inspiring is. That's just a fancy word to share your experience, right? You're probably already drinking ketones if you're on this call, and you probably already love them. How are they making you feel? One of the biggest things that I get, and I love this question, or when people come to me with this, is you don't have to have this huge transformation story. I started sharing ketones and I jumped on this team on board literally 3 hours after my very first drink. So I was 2 months postpartum with my son. I had the weight to lose, and I didn't have this huge transformation story. I brought my customers along with me for the transformation, right? So you don't have to have like this huge before and after picture. Just share how it's making you feel. Is it giving you energy? Is it helping you sleep? Is it giving you decreased appetite? It's so much more than just the fat loss. So really just sharing. There's a couple of different ways that we do this. A lot of us here, most of us here on this team will use a social media platform. So whether that means Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, one of the things that Keto Evolution is really amazing at is that we have trainings for all of that. So whatever it is that you want to jump into and you want to do, or whatever social media platform you're the most comfortable with, you can reach out to the person who invited you to this call, and they will be able to plug you into all kind of trainings that will help you get that platform up and going for your business. And again, any of this, you guys, none of it's mandatory, right? That's the beauty of it. Like, this is your business. You can really do it however you want. Another way to share is by word of mouth, right? Your friends, your family, people you know in real life, if that's what you choose to do, right? You're drinking something that's making you feel incredible. It's the same exact thing as going to a hair or a nail salon or a new restaurant, right? You find a restaurant that you love. What do? You tell your friends about it. You find a new hair salon that you love. You tell your friends about it. So it's really, really just sharing your experience. The next thing is connecting. Now, the really cool part about connecting is we have the company itself, Pruvit, has all of these videos and all of these tools that as a promoter, you're going to get access to. So if somebody has a question for you about ketones, really anything in general about the company, about the product, even if it's a medical question, the company provides us with the tools, and all your job is to connect them to that video or to that tool that Pruvit provides us with. So just like Erica was just explaining, the science is incredible. The background behind this product is amazing. That's part of the reason that drew me into it, is I am a nurse by profession. So I loved that, but I also didn't feel like I had to completely understand it when I jumped on board, because I didn't. Again, I was 3 hours into my first drink. I didn't have to understand it all at first, because the tools were provided for me where I could just send a quick video to somebody who had a question, right? And then enrolling. All that means, again, is getting them enrolled as a customer. You get all of your own website links when you jump on board with us. And all you have to do is send somebody your website link and get them enrolled as a customer or a promoter, whatever that person is ready to do. So the main thing, you guys, is sharing your experience. You don't have to have a huge transformation. This team is incredible at meeting you exactly where you're at, whether you want to just maybe start off getting free product, or you want to jump 2 feet in and really make some incredible extra income and money for your family. It's really all what you want to do. So with that being said, that is the main thing that as a Pruvit promoter you're going to do. I am going to kick it off to my girlfriend and my teammate Danielle, and she is going to talk a little bit about how we make money, the fun part.
Hello. Thanks, Pear. My name is Danielle. I am a rank 6 1-star within Keto Evolution. I have been drinking and sharing ketones for like 2 months less than Paris. So she started, and then she introduced me to them. and we are absolutely best friends. We've only talked on the phone 4 times today, which is like a record low. And it's super fun to do this with somebody. So that's part of the sharing your experience that she talked about, is you don't have to have this like crazy story. Like, people want to do things with you, your customers and promoters and all of that. So she talked to you about sharing your experience, and you're probably thinking, okay, that's cool and all. I share my experience and how I feel, but how the hell do I actually make money doing that? Right? Like, that is your big question. So the one thing I'm going to start off with saying is that you should absolutely learn as you earn. That you should keep that in the back of your mind, meaning don't wait until you know every single part of the comp plan to think that that is when you should be joining as a promoter. I said I'm almost 2 years in. I literally still do not know where these like random percentages of income come from. So if you're gonna wait until you understand the comp plan, like, see you later, Pruvit business, because you're never gonna join. Because there's so many ways that you can earn money, that the big thing you have to know is that the more you talk about your love and experience of ketones, the more that you share your love and experience for ketones, the more ketones you will sell, and then the more money you will earn. You see how that works? So all you got to do is love ketones and talk about them and keep talking about them, and you will earn money. So I'm going to keep it super brief. When you join, there certainly is like a 10-page PDF of a comp plan that you can read. And by all means, go for it. Whoever you sign up with can certainly provide that for you. And you can watch some additional detailed videos on our trainings once you join as a promoter. For this, I'm just going to keep it super basic, right? So there's essentially like 3 ways that you can earn money within Pruvit. You can earn money through your trial packs, which is basically cash in your PayPal account, and I'll talk to you about that. So you can earn cash from your trial packs. You can earn commissions from your website orders. So you'll get a bunch of links, like when you order your product. If you're ordering from Paris, you're probably ordering from her link, right? parc.challenge.com is her link. She gets commission through that link when you order. So you'll get a whole bunch of links that people can order from, and they're directly connected to your account. So first way you earn money is through trial packs and cash. Second way you earn money is when people use your links on the Pruvit website and make website purchases. You will earn commission. And you earn commission either daily, you can earn commission weekly, you can earn commission monthly. Y'all, I don't know which parts of commission you earn what days and what. I just know that you can, sometimes you earn money daily, and sometimes you earn money weekly, and sometimes it doesn't come till the 15th of the month, right? So it comes in all different times. The third way that you can earn money is through bonuses. So when you first join, you're eligible in your first 45 days for a $750 cash bonus. So bonuses are another way. And then every month of your business, you're eligible for cash bonuses. And then a lot of times at the beginning of the month, Pruvit comes out with extra promos where they say, hey, if you sign 5 new customers up for SmartShip this month, I'm going to give you $500 of a cash bonus. So there's constantly, and excuse my reflux, y'all, this baby is 33 weeks and just crushing me. So you can earn cash bonuses. And then once you start hitting some higher ranks, if you're really in it to run a business and you start increasing in rank in the company, you can earn a car at rank 6. You can earn ownership shares once you hit rank 7, and so on and so forth. But y'all, remember what I said, do not try to understand how much ownership shares and percentages that you can earn at rank 7 when you're just starting. The main thing you want to know is that there's so many different ways that you can earn money here. And there is no limit. I have never personally been with another relationship marketing company, but I know with some others, there are limits to what you can earn. And there are limits to how much you can earn and increase in rank based on how your downline does. So I hate using the word downline, but everybody knows what that means. So it's just easier to use. But as you start growing and building a team, you can earn commission off of your teammates as well. And again, I hate phrasing it like this, but it's just easier to say it this way. So you earn commission from your whole team. But the awesome thing about Pruvit is that you're not dependent on a team to earn money or increase in rank. So if you don't sign a single person under you as a promoter, that's okay. You can still be the highest earning person in this company. Like, you don't have to sign people under you in order to increase your pay and increase your rank, which is really, really, really special and important to make note of, because many other relationship marketing companies force you to develop people on your team before you can start earning more money. Pruvit's not like that at all. You want to run your business and you want to run really, really hard and you want to get a ton of customers, feel free to do that. Nothing is stopping you. So I'm going to review real quick. Trial packs, cash money. Your trial packs are yours. Once you buy that inventory, nobody's going to tell you what to do with it. So when you buy your promoter pack tonight, once you buy it, nobody's going to tell you what to do with it. You own it. It's yours. You can light it on fire. You can throw it in the lake. You can give it away for free. You can sell it for $1 million. No one tells you what to do with that inventory. It's yours. You can price it how you want. We help you. We help you come up with ideas for trial packs and how to sell them and what to price them. But ultimately, it's your business and you decide. And that money, when people pay you, as I'm sure you've bought trial packs from the person who invited you here, you can price those how you want. And that money comes directly back into your PayPal or your Venmo or your Zelle or however you want to set up your trial packs. And again, we hold your hand and help you through that. But just so you understand, trial packs are cash directly back to you. Website sales or commission that comes in daily, weekly, monthly. And then you have your bonuses that are possible, and then your extra things once you increase in rank as well. So I hope that was helpful and not too much. I tried to keep it basic. Once you join as a promoter, there are more detailed things that you can look into. But again, learn as you earn. Talk about your experience, share ketones with the most people as possible, and you will earn more money the more you share. So with that, I am out of breath because this kid's leg is up in my rib, and I am going to toss it over to Miss Olivia, who is also a fellow PA.
Hey.
Thanks, Olivia.
Hey, thanks, Danielle. Thank you, Paris. I am so excited to talk to you guys, and they just warm my hearts because, and this isn't even part of what I'm about to talk about, but just part of this community and part of this company is literally what you're looking at, just the amazingness of being able to link arms with really awesome people. And honestly, part of that and me joining was not necessarily what I was looking for out of this when I got started, and I'll get back to when I got started. But something that came out of this that I can't even explain to you from a community perspective. So it's awesome. So I'm Liv. I am a physician assistant, like Danielle said. So we both share that profession. I actually am a full-time professor for a state university in Pennsylvania. And I teach full-time for their physician assistant graduate program. I'm also a wife. I'm also a mom to 2 busy little boys. I'm a boy mom at heart. All the boy things are going on nonstop here. And so very busy, just say that all to just say that I'm very busy. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about is just who really would make a great promoter with this company. And even more than that, I'm always passionate about talking about what some of my hesitations and skepticisms were before starting this, because I had a really big list of them. And so I think it's very relatable. And I like to kind of, help you feel like you're in my shoes. I was in your shoes, and kind of explain to you guys how I got going. So I have been sharing and drinking ketones for about 2.5 years now, and I am a rank 7 pro champ with Keto Evolution. And when it comes to who would make a great promoter with this company, the very simple, literal answer to this is anyone. Anyone can literally do this. So if you're looking for, as I kind of mentioned, a fun community of just people that are having a blast spreading the mission and vision of better across the globe, because that's literally what we do, this is for you. If you are a little bit interested in starting a business, or you've thought about, could I do something on the side? Maybe I'm interested, I've seen other people do this kind of thing. Maybe I'm interested in the business side, and what could this do for you? What could this do for your family? What kind of goals do you have? This is for you. If you have been incredibly impressed, like I was pretty quickly with, as Paris had mentioned, the science, and Erica got through some of the science behind our product of ketones, and so you're a tad bit curious about the business, but you've already fallen in love with the product, this is for you. So all of that to say that literally anyone can do this, anyone can crush this business. If I can do this, I promise you anyone can do this. So let me tell you what kind of, and again, I had a laundry list of them when I started, but I narrowed it down to 4 to keep it concise for tonight's purposes. But 4 big hesitations that I had coming into this from a business perspective when I got started. First one, and Paris touched on this a little bit too, was I've never done any type of social media marketing, and truthfully, any form of sales ever before in my life. I know a lot of people that have, and right, we're all surrounded by lots of people that have done this kind of thing. But I personally just never saw myself doing this kind of thing. Paris touched on this, but the amount of resources that we have within Keto Evolution to provide to you to help you grow this business, even if you've never done this before, are endless. It's almost mind-blowing to me. And it's all, at your own pace and get in where you fit in type of plugging in. So we have, an entire training built for you to be able to plug into and go through as much or as little as you want to. You name the platform that you think you want to be interested, you want to do some of this, word of mouth type of sharing your story, as we've talked about. Everything is there for you to be able to navigate all of that as far or as little as you want to. Calls several nights a week. So we have got an abundance of calls that go from mindset focused to tactical things that you can learn to build your business, to all sorts of things you can think of every night of the week, basically. And so you have every opportunity to be able to plug into this as much or as little as you want to. You're not required to do any of that. No one is your boss. You are your own boss, but you have that at your fingertips if you want to plug into whatever you want to plug into. Our team group that you're plugged into is filled with resources. You're always in the loop about everything going on with the company and kind of all the need to know type of information. And then you're also plugged into team chats. So you're constantly surrounded by support. You're never alone in this company. And so the biggest thing I can tell you from that perspective is I have never done this before. This was certainly my first go at something like this. And I can't imagine doing it any other way than having the support of a team like this and a really successful team like this too. My second biggest hesitation, and some of you may kind of feel some of this too, is I really did not want to be the person to sell to friends and family, or to be this spammy person to show up in people's DMs that I haven't talked to since junior high, right? Because we've all been on the receiving end of some of that. And I just really didn't personally, just from my perspective, want to be that person. What's the beauty of this community, and specifically this team, is that is not what we are all about, and that is not how we run things. So we teach you from a team perspective how to network and how to attract a community of like-minded people. Our goal is to be able to spread and share the ketone conversation and healthy lifestyle kind of modifications and things that come with that, and even just our journeys. Some of it's not even related to that, right? But we teach you how to do that without being spammy and having to force yourself on people. And I tell people all the time, even with thousands of people in my private Facebook group, I probably personally know like 20, because I've never had to cross that bridge of being the spammy person to show up in people's messages. And so we teach you all of those things. And that to me was super reassuring. Paris did touch on this a little bit too. So from being a medical provider myself, I was unsure about how to kind of tactfully support this science without feeling like I had to get into the medical stuff. And honestly, on the flip side of that, because I have a lot of teammates that are not in the medical field as well, I never wanted people to feel like they had to know all of the answers, right? And Paris explained that the resources that we have as a team so that you can always be the messenger and not the message is incredible. Our scientists, our researchers, our Pruvit docs that support the company, they go live on a weekly basis to discuss ketones and medical conditions and kind of all of those things that people will ask about. And so the beauty of this is you always have that at your fingertips too, to be able to say, totally get it, Jill. Like that was a question I had in the beginning too. Check out, minute 12:30 on this video, and you can share those resources with them. And it's as simple as that. And so those are other resources that I just never, ever saw coming with this company. Last but not least, and probably my biggest one, and I think it's a big one for a lot of people, was time, right? So you guys heard, we're all busy people. We're all dealt that same 24 hours of time. And it's always jam-packed no matter what that looks like, whether you're, a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad or working outside the home or whatever that looks like. It's busy. It's a busy 24 hours no matter how you deal it. But what I will say is we have learned as a team, and we have the resources as a team to be able to be super effective with even small amounts of time, right? So you can pre-schedule content during your day. I have posts and things going on during the day that I scheduled days ago to kind of keep my group and my following up and alive, and I can plug in as I need to. We have, like I said, calls often in the evening. We have calls midday. We've got options for you to be able to plug in where you want to plug in and as much or as little as you want to. And so it really comes back to the fact that we really meet you where you're at. I am so blessed to be a part of a company that's the way that this works, because full-time working, not full-time working, you can get in where you fit in and turn this into literally whatever you want to turn this into. So I will end this before passing it off with saying that someone intentionally brought you here because they know that you can crush this. And so you are here for a reason. And so the biggest thing I want you to leave with is don't let hesitations and skepticisms get in your way, and I'd rather you channel that into kind of the nervous feeling of, I think I kind of want to do this, because that's where I was at, because I am so incredibly grateful that I did. And so I will leave you with that. And I'm going to pass this on to Natasha, who is going to talk to us more about how to get started and the importance of promoter packs and all that good stuff.
Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, girls. You guys crushed it. I absolutely love it. Love it. Love the call. So much information. And guys, like it was already said to you, if you're here, someone saw something in you and they believe you can do this and it will change your life for the better. So before I get actually into my topic, I want to cover one topic that was something that was always in the back of my mind, and it was pyramid scheme. Is this a pyramid scheme? How many of you guys heard something like, oh my God, don't join MLMs, those are pyramid schemes, blah, 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 all this stuff. And as a fraud investigator for operations and operations specialist for financial institutions, that was the biggest thing when someone presented this opportunity to me. They're like, you should try this. And I was like, yeah, and how about not? I don't want to be one of those people. And plus my title was fraud investigator. So I was like, I've heard all this stuff. But here's the difference. I want to bring the difference between pyramid scheme and what we do. And it's simple, guys. We have a product that you get to sell, or you get to present it, or you get to share with people. When it comes to pyramid scheme, it is just a promise. I promise you X, Y, and Z, and there's never product exchange. There's nothing there. So it's just people are giving you money for absolutely nothing, So that's the biggest thing about pyramid scheme and the product. When it comes to our product or any product, if you, let's say you liked something and you tell your people, you always share about your experience. If you like the restaurant, you talk about it. If you like shampoo, you say, hey, I like this shampoo. Well, guess what? You don't get paid for this. This is a company you come in and you're like, hey, I actually get to share it and I get to get some kickback or some income on it, Another thing to consider here is I always tell people when they say, well, this is pyramid scheme. And I said, no, I kind of quit pyramid scheme about 5 years ago as my company, because here's the thing, guys, the reality is this opportunity, and we already talked about it, you can literally out earn people in here. So it doesn't matter where you came in. If you work hard, you will get paid based on your hard work. So as someone, and I'm okay to take it and let you guys know, as someone who came in and ended up having 2 kids during here and 1 baby in the NICU, I had to slow down. I had marriage things I had to take care of. I had baby things I had to take care of. And I have team members on my team alone who had out-earned me. And I am the happiest person about that. There is no jealousy. There is nothing. I support them because I preach this. You can come in, and if I need to take back and step down and take care of my family, my team still can work harder, and their income doesn't based on me like, well, Natasha slowed down, so now we can't earn. No. They can out-earn me. I have quite a few people who out-earn me, and I am 100% okay with that. So that being said, when you go to corporate America, let's go. Like there's this, let's see, Walmart. There is the CEO of Walmart. There is VPs, there is management, and there's employees. Guess what? Those employees will never out earn VPs. You know why? Because they just won't. Here, if you work, you will. So I just want to bring those two to your front because it is a business. It is something you're going to work hard, but you get paid based on your work. So if you're coming in and you're like, hey, I'm on fire, I need this money, I need to go forward, you literally can make any income you want. And trust me, some of this income, like I came in wanting $2,000 and yeah, that was earned and out earned by a lot. We'll just go with that. It's literally, you don't need to set like a goal in income. It's crazy what you can earn, but you have to work for it. So, okay. So now I'm going to go actually into my topic. And my topic is, what's next? So you're here, you heard all this. You're like, okay, I'm ready. I want to do this. I want to change my family's life. I want something better. I want my kids to never to say no to them. Maybe you're like, hey, I'm looking for community. Maybe you're doing, you just need to, you're stay-at-home mom and you're like, I just need to talk to people instead of just 2-year-olds and a 3-year-old or something. This is a great community. So now what? Now is a time for you to talk to a person who referred you or who got you on this call or send you this video and say, hey, I'm ready. I want to give it a shot. I want to give it a try. Let's go. So this is the time you get back to them. I do want to go back and talk about our promoter packs. So first of all, another thing great about this company is you can start this business literally with $49 a year. There's a $49 fee a year. There is no monthly fees. There is no quarterly fees. There is nothing crazy. It's $49 to get this business started. This is literally $1 million business you can have. And I am not making income disclosure, but there are people on this call who's I should have just had my, Erica, do you have your little thing? Because I forgot I should have had my award, the confirmed 500K earner, because I'm not doing income. It's a award that was given to us, So I'm not doing income disclaimers, but it's an award that a lot of our teammates got it last Epic. So there is no limit, but so you can invest only $49 and get your business started. However, what we do recommend is there are promoter packs, and there's 2 of them. There's a small one and a bigger one. And the promoters packs are amazing if you're ready to, boost your income. If you want to build momentum in your business, you're like, I'm ready to go. If you want to customize your package, if you want to create personal experience with your people. When you invest into promoter packs, and like I said, we have 2 different options and I'll go over them. You get to have product at your home. You get to have it there and you get to put stuff together. But the beauty about this product is the fact that a lot of people have tried products and they're so afraid to buy product because they're like, well, I tried chocolate and it sucked at a different cup, whatever it is. Or like, I tried this and it never tasted the same. So now they're like, I'm not saying about Arca, I'm just saying like overall, like people tried and they're double questioning. So this is a great opportunity when you have different products at your home, you put them together and say, hey, listen, you don't have to commit to one box. I got 5 flavors. I'll send it to you. Try it out. See which one you love. See how they work for you. And we'll go forward. A lot of people are a lot more willing to start with small sample pack because they're like, oh, I'm not fully committed and I get to try it and I'm coming in at the lower cost. So people absolutely love this because they fall in love with more than one flavor, and then they can put it on Smart Ship and go forward. So this is the quickest way for number 1, for you to start talking to people. And number 2, to get those people into your back office or on your links to make orders, because literally who doesn't want to just give it a try to a couple different samples and not being committed? Like that's how I started. And I know a lot of people did. So that's how promoters pack. So promoter pack, there's two of them, like I said. One of them, and they are right now at 22% off. So we have one that were usually $650, and right now it's on sale for $497. And then we have a bigger one that was $1,300, and right now it's discounted at $997. But here's the thing, guys, even if you make 10 days and sell it at the lowest thing at the cost, which is like $65 a packet, on the small one right away, you're going to pretty much you're going to profit $15 per 10 days. That is if you just market at $65, but a lot of us are selling it at like $70 to $75. So there's bigger profit there. But what I'm saying is when you have your promoter pack, and the fastest you sell it, the fastest you get profit in, those are like money right away. That's your cash money, as Danielle was saying. Those are your cash money that you can right away. Like let's say you have a car payment you need to make. So you get your promoter pack, you sell it, you profit on it, and then you can start, using that money as income right away while your people are still going into your website and buying products and now getting commission, if that makes sense. So promoter packs gets your cash quicker in your hands. It also gets your people to try different flavors. It also gets that momentum going. So those are like amazing way to start. And all of us, I want to almost say 99.9% of our team starts with promoter packs. Why? Because literally that is the key to success, in my opinion. Because once you have the product, you want to go. And guys, another thing is starting a business at $497 or $997 that can literally bring you, unlimited amount of income is crazy. I've had before a franchise company and I had another regular business. I know what it takes to start a franchise company and how much money and fees it costs. And a regular company, this is literally the lowest income business I've ever started. And it's incredible. So that being said, guys, again, I want to go over it. Promoter packs, you don't have to start. You can start with $49. However, it is something that we recommend and majority of our team does start with, and they see an incredible success with, because it boosts your income. It builds momentum, and you can customize your packets and you can have that relationship with your people. So that being said, get in touch with the person who had referred you here or sent you this video, because they can talk to you more about your options and see how you want to run, what you want to do. And I hope to see you guys at our next event. But we're not done yet. Before we go any further, we have two incredible girls who are going to share their stories. Their stories are amazing. So I'm gonna kick it to our amazing Macy, who is mama of two. She lives in Virginia and she's just incredible in what she did with this business, and I'll let her take it over. Macy, are you here? Is Macy on?
You better believe it. I'm here, Natasha. All right. So first of all, Erica, Paris, Danielle, Natasha, like, you guys, like, I'm literally like, in Olivia, like, I swear to God, I just want to join all over again. Like, this is incredible, like, absolutely incredible. And I'm just saying, like, Erica, how she started off the call, which is how like Pruvit even became like a thing. Like, my mind is just blown all over again. I just feel like we just do not share that story nearly enough. Just all the feels. So I am Macy B. I am from Southern Virginia. So if you are in my neck of the woods, let's hang. I am a ranked 7 pro champ, and I've been drinking and sharing the ketone conversation for 19 months. So about the same time as Paris and Danielle, I believe we enrolled around the same exact time. So before Pruvit, I hate saying it like this, but I felt like I was just a stay-at-home mom. And I know there's a lot of stay-at-home moms, they might be like, what? But that's how I felt, right? I literally felt like I was just a stay-at-home mom. I felt like, there just had to be more to life than cooking, diapers, laundry, all that stuff, right? And amongst that, I was an oil-filled wife. I've been an oil-filled wife for 11 years now, to date at least. And I was, at the time, prior to joining the company, I was 3 weeks postpartum. I know, Who joins the company at 3 weeks postpartum? This person, right? Everybody thought I was freaking insane. Was I? Maybe. Am I? Maybe. But listen, joining this company was single-handedly the best thing I ever did, not just for myself, but for my family, for my girls, for my husband. And I was already drinking the ketones. I'm going to back up a little bit. I was drinking the ketones throughout my pregnancy. So obviously we're always, putting that information out there for you guys. If you are wanting to drink ketones and you are newly pregnant or breastfeeding, always consult with your doctor. We're always, all about that. But I was drinking ketones throughout my whole pregnancy, at least up until 4 months pregnant. I started drinking them onward. So I like to say that my daughter Willa, who is almost 2 coming September, she's as old as my Pruvit career. So I like to say that she is ketone made, because she was literally like made of ketones, literally. So with that being said, I was already drinking the ketones, and I was already a part of the ketone community. If you guys aren't already a part of like some kind of 10-day challenge group or the Drink Ketones Daily group, get there, because it's really awesome. It's really inspiring. You learn so much. You can ask whatever questions that you have there. It's amazing. You get in the know information as far as like what is happening as far as promo sales, launches, promoter opportunities. It's amazing. So when I was sitting back watching what other promoters were doing, because obviously I had them on Facebook, we were friends, all that kind of stuff, but I would just sit back and I'd look at them and like, I'd be like, oh my God, they literally like, they're crushing their business. Oh my God, this person has earned a car in 3 months. Oh my gosh, she's earning 6 figures doing this. That's such a lie. I don't believe her at all. It's such a scam. I don't believe that, right? And my husband also, who was in here shortly, I don't know if you saw him like a little bit ago, he was the world's biggest skeptic, well, hold on, turned believer. And I'm gonna tell you how and when he became a believer here shortly. So basically, I told him, I was laying in bed, probably 4 a.m., and I'm constantly scrolling on Facebook, and I'm thinking, you know what? If I am thinking of nothing but doing this thing, then this must be telling me something, right? Like I felt that nudge, and the nudge just wouldn't go away, right? The more, and I have a girl, I'm gonna call her out, Maureen. She has been literally feeling the nudge for like several months, right? And I was just like her. And I said, listen, if you're feeling the nudge, don't ignore it, because it's just gonna keep coming, girl. It's just gonna keep poking you, right? Until you just do it. So I was laying in bed about 4 a.m. and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this thing. So then the next morning I'm waiting, like with my cup of coffee at the kitchen counter, waiting for my husband to come around the corner. And I'm like, he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, I'm like, I need to talk to you, right? So we had a talk, and I felt like it was something that he was anticipating me to bring up already. I kind of hinted before, and I was just like shut down. He was having no part of it. But I told him, I'm like, I've been drinking ketones for this long. You've been drinking ketones for this long. Like, we love them. Look at the success of these people that we know, people from our hometown that we grew up in. Look at the success that they are having. Damon, I can do that. I can do that. He's like, I know that you can, but I don't want you to be a part of that kind of stuff. MLM, pyramid scheme, scams. Like, this was all that consumed his brain when it came to Pruvit, right? We were former gym owners. We had people begging us to put things on our shelves at our gym. We were like, no. Like, we didn't want anything part of like that stuff, right? So like, believe me when I tell you, it took a very long time for us to even try ketones. It was probably the last thing that we probably ever in a million years thought we'd ever try. So when we stumbled upon them, like, and we loved them, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we actually have that thing that we actually believe in. And not just for me, but for us together, right? Like, we actually found something that we believed in together. And we were sharing the conversation already together. And I said, Damon, we're literally doing the job. I'm sending your customers. I could be making money. Like, I could be doing this, right? And it took him a little bit, I kind of had him on the edge, and then boom, shot down. And I'm like, you know what? So I go in the other room, and guess what I did? I purchased the freaking promoter pack, the big one, without his permission. And I came around the corner. I'm like, well, it's done. I did it. He's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, oh, I did. And I said, and I'm going to get my nails done. Okay, bye. So I came back later on so you can cool down, because I knew, I'm like, listen, give me 30 days. I know how you're feeling right now, but give me 30 days. And I will show you that I will not only make my money back from the promoter pack, I will earn all the $750 in bonuses. You get a GoPro bonus, you get a Go MVP bonus, $250, $500. You're gonna get $750, but you gotta work for it, guys. But I got that $750 back. So I literally made my money back that I invested in a promoter pack. I sold all the trials. So I literally made everything back again, plus a profit, plus commission for everybody going to my site. And then I got an $800 paycheck after like all that, right? And I'm like, oh my God. So I went and I got him a smoker. And he was like, what's this? And I'm like, this is just a little token of Macy saying that I'm going to bring you home from the oil field one day. Mark my word, I will bring you home from the oil field one day. So for those of you that obviously have no idea who I am, and you caught earlier that I am 11 years as a oil field wife, I have had to watch my little girls. And when I say I'm not going to cry, I always cry. So let's just see how this goes. I have had to watch my husband pull out of the driveway for 11 years. He works half a year, but he's 2 weeks away, 2 weeks home. And every single time he leaves, y'all, it does not get any easier. Every single time I have to listen to my little girl scream, Daddy, with tears rolling down her face. My other little girl, Willow, she's obsessed with her daddy. She literally hates my guts when he's home, just wants daddy. He's like that shiny object, wants nothing to do with mom because she gets nothing. She don't get breaks from me. She just wants him. When he's home, literally, he's all hers, nobody else's. And I know it's going to be just a matter of time where I have to do it times 2. So when I started this opportunity, I had one mission: to bring my husband home from the oil field. So I told him, give me 30 days. And I proved to him that I could do this. That's when I started to kind of hook him. I took him along to Epic, not even 90 days into my business. It was my first ever event. I was literally, you guys, the events. We need a call for just talking about events. I'm not even kidding. I could talk about events for like the rest of this week. When I talk about events, and I know everybody on this call that is like a promoter here, it's life-changing. It is absolutely life-changing. Just I became a part of the Circle of Champions at my first ever Epic event. It was in Vegas. Never been to Vegas. Literally my Willow's first time ever on an airplane. That was an experience. And I earned a freaking car bonus in Vegas. I came home from Vegas. People were like, you want a car in Vegas? Like they thought I want a car in Vegas. I'm like, no, dude. I literally earned that shit. I earned it. You want to know how? Here, come on, pull up a chair. We'll talk, right? So I proved to him at the event that I can do this. I earned a freaking car bonus where I got $800 a month to get whatever car that I want. I got him Ford Raptor. Already traded it in 2 days ago. He got a bigger diesel something. So there's that. So I bought him a paid for vehicle. I did that within less than 90 days. You guys, this is what I love about this opportunity. You can run as fast or as slow or whatever that you want, and nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to hound you. Nobody's going to be on your back going, well, you're not running fast enough. You're not recruiting fast enough. We don't care. We are here for you. We're going to lock arms with you. We're going to love you, cheer you on, clap for you every time that you do anything. And that's just what we do, right? You never have to fear judgment with us. We love you. We're going to support you. We're going to cheer you on every step of the way. That's what I love about this community. So 90 days in, car bonus. 3 months later, I became a pro champ, where it's a 100K pro champ. So I became a rank 7. And that was literally like such a life-changing experience in itself. I had all these, like when you see all the other leaders like trying to FaceTime you, you're like, oh my God, I did it. So then it's just like, they celebrate you and they just make you feel so seen and loved and appreciated. And I loved that. And literally, I'll never forget the FaceTime call that I got from all the pro champs. I didn't even care about becoming a rank 7. I just got this call and they were just so happy for me. That is what I remember. That is what I remember. That's what you will always remember. So 1 year in, fast forward to 1 year in, I was able to contribute massively to our dream home. And not just our dream home, I didn't stop there. I literally began ripping this brand new house apart. So I put shiplap up, brand new floors, whatever, more shiplap, because I could, because Pruvit, because I literally get to freaking do this. And I'm so freaking grateful every single day that I don't have to ask my husband for money. I don't ask him for permission to buy anything. I don't need to ask him if I can buy a random chandelier, even if I already have a chandelier of the same exact thing in the same exact room or whatever that I want it for from Wayfair. I can go to Wayfair whenever I freaking want now, thanks to Pruvit. And I'm that person. that person, by the way. I'm crazy. So that is what I love about this opportunity. It's just the financial freedom, just being able to contribute any time that I want, and just being able to have that notion of hope, that one day, and I'm gonna bring my husband home from the oil field, and I will never, ever have to again watch my babies cry as they watch him pull out of the driveway. I will never again have to tell my husband, oh, see you in 2 weeks. He's gonna become a stay-at-home dad, mark my word. It might not happen next month. It might even take me another year, but mark my freaking word, I'm gonna make damn sure he's gonna be a stay-at-home dad, and it's gonna be because of freaking Pruvit. So I'm telling you guys, when you feel that nudge, and obviously you're feeling the nudge because, hi, you're right here, I'm staring at your faces. Somebody literally saw something within you, whether it was becoming a badass teammate, a dream business partner, whatever it is, you're literally here for a reason. And there's no other explanation behind it other than being a creeper and just being nosy. That's not why you're here. You are here because you are curious. And I'm telling you guys, like I was talking about my Maureen up there, and I'm staring at her face, by the way, I'm staring at you, Maureen. She is never going to have that nudge go away. She's constantly felt it, right? And if you're feeling that nudge, take it from me, guys, take it from me. Do not ignore it, because I promise you, my only regret was not doing this sooner. So I hope that we can welcome you guys to our team so soon. We will hug you to death and love you and clap for you. And we're all gonna win. We are all in this together, and you are just gonna feel so at home with us. I promise you that. So that being said, I think I'm supposed to kick it on over to the one and only, it might not be the one and only, but the one and only to me, Abby.
Hey, good evening, everybody. So my name is Abby. I am a part-time Pruvit promoter. Like Liv, I have a full-time job that I love. I'm a single mom of 3 kids. And some people absolutely do this full-time. Some people, like Paris, left nursing jobs, and Danielle left a clinical job to do this full-time. So like everyone has said, it absolutely can be what you want it to be. For me, I'm blessed. I have a job as a medical director at a pharmaceutical company, and I love it. But I also love this for a whole bunch of different reasons. Again, being a single mom, it is great to have another income in my house, but I want to tell you a little bit about a hidden secret, which is the other benefits to Pruvit that people don't talk about enough. And it's one of the untold compensation plan, in my opinion. So before I get to that, and I'm going to try to be really brief, for me, one of my biggest concerns was I did not want to promote to family and friends, not because I didn't want to be spammy, because I go to all of my family and friends, basket parties and exercise gear and toys and all sorts of things. For me, my health journey has just been really personal and private. And I only wanted to talk to people that understood it, that got me. So I said, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? I bought this big pack. I went with the big pack thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to drink all of it. And I want to be able to offer it to people as samples, because I have been up to well over 240 pounds at times in my life. And I tried a lot of stuff that tasted bad. So I got the concept that people will want to try 5 or 10 just to taste it. So I got that big pack and I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with it? I don't have a social media network. I can barely use my phone, right? I have to get my kids to show me how to use my phone many nights. And I don't want to talk to friends and family. And I'm a single mom who budgets. What did I just do? I just set myself up for failure and a really big purchase. And this team has all of the resources and absolutely showed me how to do it, to the point where I bought that big pack August 28th, hit every single bonus. I bought that pack 3 times from August 28th to the second week in December and sold it as sample packs. And again, hit every single bonus that the company has put out from then until now. And again, hit hit circle champions and luxury car in 8 months doing this part-time. Again, with my kids showing me how to use my phone. So it's completely possible. If I can do this, anyone can do it. The last thing that I want to tell you about, right, which is the untold compensation plan, is the accountability that this has given me to my health journey. And when I say health, I really mean health in every single way, right? So I love the people that I have connected to, both within Pruvit, but really the people that I'm sharing my journey with and sharing ketones with. So one of the things I love to do, which is to share some of the quotes that my folks, my customers have either sent me or posted in some of my groups that I run. And this is actually what makes me teary. So someone actually just posted this. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make me teary. But so one of my group members posted this. I have to admit, so I'm reading her post right now on a monitor behind me. I have to admit, while sitting in the beauty salon chair yesterday for 2 hours, it was the first time in a very long time I didn't hate what I saw in the mirror. And then she went on just to say how much me and this group have changed her life and how she feels so good about herself. So again, I'm going to try not to like get all teary, but to me, the messages that people have sent me and posted about changing their life has been so much beyond, although, you know, the car was nice. The extra income was definitely wonderful, but those are the messages that have just made me feel so happy, have just the compensation that I didn't expect during this. Those messages, those posts that have made other people jump into this journey. And what I share with folks is many times about ketones, but many times it's about feeling good about yourself and building yourself up and liking what you see in the mirror, regardless of where you are in your journey. And so it's been so wonderful to see that in other people and to help them get there, and to reiterate that in myself and my own health journey. So I hope that you get back to the person who invited you to this group and that I get to see you on a team call soon. So with that, I'm going to kick it over to you, Erica.
Abby, you got me like all choked up and speechless here. That was absolutely a beautiful story you shared in post, and I got goosebumps. So thank you so much for that. Thank you to everyone that spoke tonight. Thank you. So we are going to open it up for a little Q&A. If anybody has any questions, you can go ahead and drop it in the comments, and we'll go ahead and answer any questions that you might have. If not, I can go ahead and post the recording here shortly. While you guys are thinking of your questions and putting it in the chat, I just wanted to reiterate, like Natasha says, we don't make any income claims here whatsoever. Everything that you know, happens, and the thing that Natasha was wanting me to show that the plaque that some of us girls would got was this, but we don't make any income claims. Just know that we are all given the same opportunity. We all sell the same product. We all have the same training. We're all part of the same community. It really just depends on how much you put forward, the effort. You know, we have people that do it full-time, like Macy shared her story. We have people that do it part-time, like Abby, and we have everything in between. So really, it's just one of those things that what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. But with anything, whatever your goal is, consistency is a huge, huge thing. So just wanted to add that in there. Is there any questions whatsoever? If not, you guys, thank you for getting on. I don't see anything in the chat. If you guys could just do me a favor though, if after this you could reach out to your promoter that invited you to this Zoom and just let them know that you were on, let them know if you have any questions, and just let us know what you think. But I am hoping to post the recording before the night is over, and I can't wait to welcome all of of you guys to our team very, very soon. Good night, guys. Thank you.